Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is speaking at the Bharat Jodo Yatra in Kohima in Nagaland. Let's cut across.
Population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Asano nitsang achumpa jumasi saka nopura sushi tungti ba asar parlok chi kangadang tungti dasayo ba chi tungti bang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village, Alichat.
Batarudang Alijino Asano ama kibung kakidang iya tanur tilajadener sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok asan liner gudang arudera parlok yang ashi Kidamak chung saga pelasita sungu ajamzi jauh dong baya pelasita jumza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asal parlok runo menaliba ayu jano kam tenet kadi Nyaya giaruba Yatra kici tetez da sendang liasa.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house. And the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Baik kudang aja angasi niki kangadang tungdibang ki kanu ayu kayuku. Kejiba serabang la tanuria seng ya da siasan tangar da payang adat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asano Nagalungar kumati matamer. Kejiku maliba liru asal kupa jangan rishikang shir aji kangadang betet na bayag roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asal India no tanga tepat asal talam ba kangasasya utar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima no takudang setir Nagalima tenalir. RSS asal BJP demi tamam bayams subaliba liba liru ajungwar raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai, Kohima nung iya da siya tung dangasang naganungar indang subaliba kuda temerak ta subaji payang at tatuko.
Just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
Pai umatan zakta, pai asan dangalas asar pai asan nung danganora jumay English chambida rasa angata derta angazo.
That's a good thing.
Aja kangata jo.
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
Pai asan nung adong angata zambajino kecil sejer saka biusiagi nanugi miba da pai asan nung jajagi miba ter.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
Pai kecil ba ausiagi miba kangasir ya asan lima asal iba jangan asan nung nisong.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Bakuma jaga nungutiruaka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi usia ser pi subaluba jakam subang ser
Or to Kerala.
asa yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am ser.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Kasaji asanugi kuda akam subam ser saka ibaya raksa zuba BJP asir RSS temi inyak take.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba, chiachamba, asar pi inyak naba, kuba asanok lier ibaya, shinaya raksasa mago.
as an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Ba asalin Rahul Gandhi India nor susu da jungwa sinongji ba kuba udirwa ga ajak nam akam zubu kasa hazar.
I am almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimano nisong sisa Somali tasbaji Manipur no ida tim tim asunwa India nor Prime Minister ba tandadashi parlo masamda.
As an Indian person, I am ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
Ba India nor suno India nor Prime Minister kadi Manipur nor ida tim tim maliba masamda da se akabilame.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They have burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmago lamsajum zmago sanga prangbo supoliba asirbo karman imsa ajanga iba Manipur no iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra.
Anonji nagalima indialima tanganbo iba ya madalok tantsu RSS asirparlo bindang police jamar tantsu dama iba yatra yawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no payaruba lamang yatanga yanguba kitanga asunuk lanora sushi asunuk tangu tim kuba mangwer aji sasabilengje.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya asunuk ashuk zuba mabaran lir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Iba ma lamang tiaba yagi iba tansano naganungar tangar manaba achung tutsuba tim lakung lir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asunuki India no competitive exam lir tamateda lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asunuki ayadil pa iba ya tutukta pa exam galir tamateda lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no ayadi kangasasya asirbu lamang tasba idama malamang tiaya mali. Sakan nagalungar iba malamang tiya nung chachar kadi idam duntuk subaji kutat sasasa.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Asa nagalungar sunwa shinu takar tulur parnuwa susi lir kutamasir asunuwa manisungdam malir susi nagalungar tunda nuwasa kutat dibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asunong nagalungar tunda nuwasa nuwa shirlupo mala muzuki tungtater sanindok tater sakat imbaga muzuki amatong tapa ipat tsundaji asunong ekuta sir aji menepse.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji ito mama economy nuwasang aso social nuwasang political justice adama asaliniri iba yatra yang akhir.
And the idea of the Yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya, pai, ibaya tra ibaya. Asuno, kupas dit nung sa ita mama tiano, karishi kang siya tim di malir, nanukatama, nanukita hula doktor trabang nga, nanukatama maung balir ko, dasi na ba asir pi. Kubatang utsutim, iba nung jibo tukong sundata, chimbis mechino, baya gero.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asu. Inyang imbu atumwaji tangkuwa yalaner ibabaja salaji zumijunong barole.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunu tangaya maji asunu naganungurya itamama company tum karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunu Adanyo Ambani naganungur iba maji kar atuktuder matuktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
India no si company tulu di baler saka iba nungji naganungur tasba tanna si katamali.
How can you say you are running a fair system?
Asunu kutasir iba matia nungji asunu kya sangya tajung di ba penaru tse.
So that is the aim of the Yatra.
Anong ji idam ama tangat tse asir inyak sumujino kimla liya iba yatra yatan zgar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India. People from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir lagi, pai, asunong naganungur nang masasaka India nungur nitsang ajunga irang deter.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
Asir, anga, pelabi lembaji, asal naganunguri India nungur jigi kipung kamay nangano baludaber.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asuno, naganungur kanong, isong aujia yari tapa, kasa ta asuno kya rebilam tsuba baji, India nungur asusya jinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay, India nungur dumya, susu dumya arwa, naganungur in the poor tangar, kumana valor ajir bang nung ta, tanga jungse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there is no pushing and pulling.
By Asraji Shidapa, by Aji Yashinumi Sharu, Naganungur ibo, kudang line sa yang lutier, line peraksa.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling, everybody is giving space to everybody else.
India, ya tangali manoa sebukar wajib segera sebaya. Sangat sudah kimia tajung tak kalah be.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
Jadi je kadi kakam sebulir, kasba orang tu.
You respect each other's space.
Asun wajah kim nakung nutagalir, lakung nutagalir, kasba dasakam sebuah seter orang tu.
And you respect each other's ideas.
Asur iba majid kadi ka sisa saja akam sebuah seter.
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
Iba naganungur India tajung iba mai kasaji India lima nua akhirnya asur inyak semerang se.
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
Kadang-kadang asunu naganungur lang kanga pelara asur masan serabur utsula bui parking asur parking nungur kuda pada ma nunung tang kanga pelar.
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
Asur lagi kalau minum dalam satu baya pasusi mau kadulu.
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
Pada kamu hutang naganunguri pa ano palubaya mama se kalau minang inyak tercita paya aja sih semua.
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
Baik, Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister, Manipur idating the Malinua, pauci masih tim minyak kasih kasih semua.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Asir, ano Prime Minister bay, Naga nomor susu, MG jong atama, kubai kriminal izuluda, iba zuluda baca kam tuku dah sino kejam minyak sedar.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
Asal leader Rahul ji, Bam India number, Prime Minister Modi baca India number susubadi, Manipur number tinggi malidang mudaba, Naga number nam susuatu zaba, kam toko dah si zulu dabar magatsu zaba, magatsu dapat ma, India number gama paya akabilamer.
If you don't have a solution, you should not lie and say you have a solution. You can say that we have to work towards a solution. We will work towards a solution. But you must not lie to the people of Nagaland. And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
Asir, niya arungwarwa naganungari kuba misher aji kangadang team asir ipanungji tibilim nangzilir kangadadar anungji paya tangungyano ibamaji talirta kanungji.
A solution cannot be brought without having trust of the people of Nagaland.
Imjungwaji Asunuki kadak tumulong malida sino iba imjungji marot.
Without having a discussion with the people of Nagaland.
Yamaji tumulong tata asunok naganungar na arura aji kanu majimbida tasino asunok nam timla magatsatsa.
So I am quite sad having to say that what the Prime Minister committed to 9 years ago is an empty promise.
Ni kangadang sasabi lambaji naganungar uji shilda Prime Minister Modi bai
and I also would like to tell you that we are committed to doing the hard work that is required to get a solution for you. And I will also make another commitment to you that after the Yatra is over, I will come and spend a few days in Nagaland with you. Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are. You are straightforward, decent, honest people. I'm also like you. And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi. If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it. And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future. Thank you very much.
Of course, there we've heard Congress leader Rahul Gandhi speaking in Nagaland's Kohima. This is the third day of his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. The Yatra, of course, spans 6,173 kilometers and is poised to crisscross 15 states, 110 districts and 100 Lok Sabha seats. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Akshit Gupta. Akshit, over to you. What can you tell our viewers about what exactly Rahul Gandhi has stated?
Well, yes, Priya, as the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra enters its fourth day, and he is in Nagaland. He actually talked about the problem of the Naga people, and he said that it actually requires conversation, listening to each other, and working in implementing a solution. He perhaps again, took a dig at Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said that the PM has not visited Manipur over the last few months since the ethnic violence has been taking place over there. And he said that he has also made false promises for the Naga people about the Naga Accord, which he has not fulfilled. And he said that he should not lie and talk about the promises which he can't fulfill. So that's how, he actually took a swipe at the Prime Minister. And he also said that he is always there to back Naga people, terming himself as soldier, always standing for them. And he also said that after the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra finishes, it comes to an end, then he will also come to spend some time with the Naga people in Nagaland. And if I just tell you that the Nagaland insurgency is considered to be one of the oldest insurgencies in the country, and Rahul Gandhi, of course, said that it is a tragedy that for 9 years there have been only empty words, and the centre has not done anything to resolve the issues in Nagaland. So, of course, the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, which of course Congress leaders are terming as an ideological one and not an electoral one, ahead of the 2024 elections, is passing through 15 states, 110 districts, 100 Lok Sabha constituencies, and will be, spanning for almost 67 days.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.